Welcome to India, Merab.
Merab Dvalishvili,
a renowned MMA fighter who is ranked number 1 contender in the UFC's bantamweight division,
is known for his relentless fighting style and unstoppable energy.
MMA has been growing a lot here, like a lot, all of a sudden.
I'm making new friends, and then we challenge each other, and that was a group of friends, and I wrestling couple guys.
What happened in your childhood for you to become Merab?
It was bad time, when I born 1991, everybody lost a job, everybody was gangster, and you have to be gangster to protect your family.
Do you feel intense physical pain during the fight?
When you get punched, the blood stops going up. You don't have any more strength and power. I broke my nose in the fight.
Do you have a message for Sean O'Malley?
Why he was attacking me all these years and why he was running from me. We're gonna fight and we're gonna find out who's the best.
If you have a kid tomorrow and if your kid comes up to you and says that he wants to eventually join the UFC,
I will support this. Actually, I will push him or her to be fighter. Only hard is the weight cut.
how does that feel?
Never easy, always sucks. We hate it. Everybody hates it. No, Khabib used to gain 13 kilos.
13 kilos?
Yes.
You don't even drink water for...
I don't drink last 2 days. I used to not drink last 5 days. I used to kill myself.
Am I talking to the next bantamweight champion? For those of you who are UFC fans or MMA fans, it's Merab on today's episode of TRS, and I've asked him all the questions that you want me to ask him. And for those of you who haven't discovered the UFC yet, especially in India, begin following the UFC on the Sony Live app or the Sony Sports Network. Today, this is the fastest growing sport in the world, and you're going to know why by the end of this very, very exciting, very, very psychology-oriented episode with one of the world's top MMA fighters. It's Merab on TRS. Welcome to India, Merab.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
How long have you been here now?
It's been a couple of days already. I forgot, maybe 4 or 5 days already.
Okay.
Yes.
How much does this affect your training regime or your life of being a fighter?
Yeah, I try workout and training here, but of course it's not same because I need a good training partners, like wrestlers, kickboxing, but it's good. I enjoy time here. I try to run at the beach, I try to work out, but I enjoy a lot because I gain some Indian friends, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah. Do you enjoy Indian food? Have you been eating any Indian food?
Yes, actually, I've been eating Indian food, and of course I like it. Usually we was eating restaurants, but yesterday and today we eat outside in the street, so which is good. This is more real, natural, and I like it.
Good luck with the stomach.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm doing pretty good. No problem. So far, so good.
Yeah, you're all right?
I'm good. Yeah.
This is your first time in India, right?
My first time in India, yes.
So what are you taking in? Because there's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it's very interesting country for sure, man. It's very interesting to see how many people are working hard, man. And then the hard workers, a lot of hard workers. They're working very hard, and it's very impressive to see this. And then the men's working, and then they keep a wife in a home, and they make money, and they take care of family. Respect, man. It's a different culture, because now it's like wherever in my country, in US, everybody works because it's everybody works because it's hard to only for men to make enough money for family. But I guess the Indian guys working twice hard.
Yeah, that's why you're loved in this country. People recognize your hard work.
Yeah, yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Hustle recognizes hustle.
Yes.
MMA has been growing a lot here.
Yes.
Like a lot, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel it, man. I feel it. I was surprised, like so many fans and so many people ask me so serious questions, and some people recognize me in the street, and it feels good, and I'm happy because you guys are a big country, and you guys are UFC fighters, and you guys have a big potential in MMA, and in MMA it's a big sport, and especially UFC is the big league, and yeah, I know you guys have a wrestling, Indian wrestling, and you guys have an Olympic bronze medalist in freestyle wrestling, and and in India also. Some Georgian coach was here, the training some Indian wrestlers, and India loves wrestling, so I mean, I'm sure India would pick up MMA easy like this.
Do you watch the Olympics?
I do.
You watch wrestling in the Olympics?
Yes, I do.
So you've noticed the Indian wrestlers?
Yeah.
And you think they're good?
Yeah, they're good, man. They're good for sure. And I used to watch also, they have here some wrestling leagues. I forget names, that was a couple years ago. But a couple Georgians was in this team, like some league, and then I know also India has a traditional wrestling, I forget names. But
Kushti, it's called Kushti. It's in the mud and all that.
Right. Actually, when I was running at the beach, that was I think yesterday, and then I met some Indian guys, and I'm making new friends, and then we challenge each other, and that was a group of friends, and I wrestling couple guys, and one guy was really good actually, it was hard to take him down. The second guy, he wasn't best in wrestling, and that guy, he was good, but he was drunk and he get tired. So, and I wrestling I think 3 or 4 guys, and that was impressive,
Okay. I have so many questions about you and your life, because the thing is, I can take this conversation from 2 angles. I can talk just about fighting, and we're going to do that as well.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious about your childhood in Georgia.
Right.
Like, I don't think too many people know exactly what happened, like, in your childhood.
Yes.
And as a UFC fighter, when we see you, you remember UFC fighters with words. Right. For example, people remember you with stamina and endurance and chin. Like, you have a very strong chin. Like, you're able to take a lot and bounce back.
Yes.
I think that's why people love you also. But I want to know if you developed this in your childhood in Georgia. Like, what happened in your childhood for you to become Merab?
Hey man, I had a really tough life, when I born in Georgia, but a small village, Vani, and it was bad time, when I born 1991. That's where we left Soviet Union, and then everybody. We started growing again, like as an independent country, and then everybody lost their job. It was no electricity in the country. It was no gas in the country, and lots of criminals. And Georgian people are tough people, and everybody was gangster, and you have to be gangster to protect your family. And then my childhood was tough. If you want to protect your family, you have to be gangster. And then me also, like, I wasn't sure, like maybe I want to be gangster, or I want to be good man, go army or something. I was, but thank God, and then when I was kid, we are tough people, and we used to fight a lot in the school and everything. And thank God, a couple years later, the government changed, and everybody, like it was lots of jobs, the good police, and no more criminals, and nobody wants to be gangster anymore, but because they used to send gangsters in a jail. And then me also, like when I was 13, I started. I always love sport. I always play some soccer, or like other basketball or something. But and then and then my favorite was judo always. And when I was 12, 13, I started training in judo, and my dream was to become Olympic champion. And so when I was 9, I moved to capital city from village. I grew up in village, and then I moved capital city, and couple big challenges there too, like make new friends. I was from village. They don't like me much. I used to beat a couple people, and then I came friends with everybody. And my parents don't have a time to watch me, and I was hang out with bad boys, but
Gangs?
not like this, but I was in the street all the time, in the school and fights and like this. And but thank God I started training, and then after I started training in judo, I stopped hanging out outside. I have a goal to be one of the guy who represent my country outside of my country, and represent my country in Europe or in the world. And then I wasn't interested anymore like these stupid and bullshit things, and
Like what?
hey man, like because before, like I tell you, man, I wasn't sure I want to be gangster or I want to be good guy. I know always I want to be something special, but before it wasn't. I mean, it was bad life. So if you wanna be something, you gotta. I mean, if you study and if you're a good boy, it doesn't make sense because all the gangsters was making money and all the gangster has the power, and it was tough, but. And yeah, I was able to transfer to sport, and yeah. So, but thank God, my father and my family always they always was against me criminal, against like me, like me. Sometimes when I was hanging out with kids, we were stealing some things, and then when every time I bring something home, I used to punish. My father hate that, and even. So my father and my mother, they raised me. They show me the hard work, and
What did your dad do?
hey man, I tell you, it was hard time, and my father is also like a gangster mentality, but he was trying to work, and then it was hard. Like he cannot work everything, it was like very hard time to work, and he was trying to make some business. Every time he tried something, he always lose money, and he used to trust people, and and people always borrow money from my father, and we always lost the money. I mean, my mother was working hard, and also like my father used to lose money. My mother was working always, and she was doing. But after my brothers finished the university and they start working, and then there was that was
Things became better after
yes after 2023. So and the country grow up, and
now you guys have Quaradona as well.
yes, yes. But now to go back to what we was talking about, my country is very very good now. It's so safety for tourists, and we love tourists. We are humble people. We in my country, we all religion, we live good. We are Christian country, but it's like democratic country like US, and we are friends with Europe and US, and we have lots of tourists and lots of good place to go visit. So much good food, and yeah, like lots of it's best for business, and yeah, it's a beautiful country and beautiful culture, and they love guests, they love hospitality, and then economically it's good now. My country is growing, and no more criminal, like I said, and it's good.
How does it feel to be one of the heroes of your country now?
Of course, I'm happy, but same time it's big responsibility, and like now I rather give interview English than Georgian, because if I say something stupid joke, I'm gonna break somebody's heart, so I have to be smart, it's
You feel pressure?
no pressure, but like like, so like I'm really like for some people I'm really hero, and then I cannot joke and make like saying. I mean, I can joke, but it's like at the same time I have to be.
You're the idol, and everyone looks up to you.
Right,
so you have to
right.
do all the right things.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. sometimes when I make these funny skits, I post on Instagram, but I'm not posting on Facebook because Facebook.
Too many Georgians.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're happy with life now?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I'm living in my dream, man. It's more than dream actually. I cannot even imagine like what I'm doing now and where I am. And yeah, like when I moved to United States, it was hard. I lost a couple times my hope. It was hard.
How?
But hey, man, it was when I moved to United States. I want to become professional fighter, and my goal was always to go UFC. But first, I cannot even find the MMA gym because I have no information, no friends, and then.
1 second, bro. You just landed in the USA without knowing what you'll do next.
No, when I land the US, I know what I want, but I have one friend, and then this my friend, he don't know. He when I asked I want to training in MMA gym, he bring me to boxing gym, and he said, oh, I talked to coach, and this coach will make your training good with grapplers. He's a boxing coach, but he will get you MMA fights. He will bring for you some sparring partners. So basically, the coach was lied to him, and so I training the gym, but and then I see that this coach was bullshitting. He wasn't real coach. He was boxing, not even good boxing coach. And I was feeling bad for my friend, and I cannot say, bro, who is this guy? This is stupid. This is not real trainer. Like why I came here in United States because I was training better in Georgia.
How was the training in Georgia?
So MMA was a new sport, but at least we was just like do wrestling or like running or lifting or like just. Sparring, but without like not like a actual sparring. Like it was just everybody was learning. Like everybody was trying. It was trying best. It wasn't best, but it was growing. Yeah.
Cut to now in 2024, where you're one of the stars in the UFC. The thing that people don't understand about a lot of UFC fighters is that you guys are really intelligent, and there's a big angle of mentality, brain, strategy in any fight.
Yeah.
So that mentality, do you think it formed more in America or in Georgia or both?
So for me?
Yeah, for you.
So I would say I learned a lot in US, but I'm from Georgia, and I'm Georgian, man, and I'm not changing. But of course, good things I learned in US, and of course, I'm very glad, and I moved US, and I learned a lot, and I'm still learning and getting better. I would say mix, both. But
is it like you learned strategy in the USA, but you learned mentality in Georgia?
Yes, I'm Georgian mentality for sure, but no, listen, Georgians. So we are very. Very friendly, and we are very loyal, and also we carry for friends, and whatever. So US is a big country, and it's so hard. It's a big country, and you can't be like this. And then I learned, I'm not. And also, if guests come in Georgia, they will give you food, they will take care of you. They do too much, actually. Eat.
Yeah.
In US, not like that, because it's big country. They tell you want no water, you want no food. If you say no, and nobody is gonna tell you eat. Of course, now I change a little bit. I don't push people. Saying like.
Do you miss Georgia?
I do miss Georgia, but I go US for change my life and do something big, and I am doing now big things, and I'm working hard, and Georgia is good, but it's too sweet now. Every time I go, everybody wanna take care of me. Everybody give me loves, but I don't need this too much love. I'd rather be working hard and stay hungry. And US is big country, and the people like regular people, of course, not recognize me because there is so many things to they watch. But the young people or people who watch UFC only they recognize me, and then so it's not like I can go shopping no problem, and I can go everywhere and no problem. But in Georgia, it will be impossible. Me walk around and because everybody will stop me. Yes, yeah. Now today everybody has a phone and everybody will stop you, take a picture. I love it. I love this, but I need to training. I need to sleep. I need to date because I don't have a wife now. So,
Do you have time for a love life?
Yes. I'm looking for a wife. That's why.
You're looking in India?
I was, but I don't see girl outside. I was looking for sure.
You liked meeting Varun Dhawan? You met a Bollywood star.
Yeah, for sure. He was such a cool guy, man.
Yeah?
We became friends and we training together, and he loves MMA, and then he was such a respectful guy, and then I respect that.
You also met Anshul Jubli, like our Indian UFC star.
Yes, he's a great guy and a good fighter, and he has a big future. He was talking me and my coach. He wants to come in US, and he wants to training our team in Syndicate MMA. That would be good and big move for him. Even if he comes couple months and come back and training, and if he comes for training camp, and that would be good because he's already good, but my coach and our team
he can get better.
Yes, for sure. And then
you're able to spot potential in young fighters?
Yeah, of course, man. We are training each other, and then long as we are professionals, I training with professional guys.
Okay.
Like even doesn't matter. We are learning from each other, and then we're not hurting each other in training. We always trying to get better, and then we always learn something from each other. I don't like to training with amateur people. But I like training with pro guys. The young guys, they have something like they don't have maybe enough experience, but they have like the
fire.
Yes, young and some new techniques and stuff like that. But and then we have all fighters, we have some tricks, and we that's it.
Is your trick related to takedowns mainly?
Yeah, and then to not spending too much energy, make them tired. Make them tired, and then after I can do whatever I want. Yeah, make them tired because I save a lot of energy. Because
But when you're saying this on a podcast and your future opponents watch you saying make them tired, then they'll also have a counter strategy.
Yeah, bro, like it's nothing secret here, and then
How my question is, how do you keep evolving? Because you have to keep getting better as a fighter.
Yeah, I'm getting better because I'm humble. I don't think like, oh, I am the best. I think I have to still learning, still get better, and that's very important. Because if you think, oh, I am a good now because you knock out somebody last fight or you dominate, it's nothing, doesn't mean nothing. That's already past. You have new challenge, and then like let's say my opponent, I know he's training now. He's training when I'm here in India having a good time. He's training now. When I go back to US, I have to train twice harder. And then this way, that's how I'm gonna win, because I can have all the time, all the fun, all the good time, but when fight day comes, then my opponent will be better shape, and then he will have a better speed, better power, better technique, because he was keep training all this time. And if I was lazy, and he's gonna be better man at the fight day. So I gotta make sure the fight day I will be 100% better shape, and that's it. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. I want to understand your psychology a little bit better.
Yeah.
When the bell rings, is there strategy in your head, or do you become an animal? Or something else?
No, I used to become animal, but it changed. I'm more strategy now, but it depends sometimes. Like depends every fight. It's style makes fight. We say this because, now with Sean O'Malley, I have to be also strategy. I have to be smart about it. But if I fight, let's say, maybe some different style guy, I have to be animal, because some guys it's hard to be like a game, because they good everywhere, and you have to be animal. Just you have to just pressure. You have to attack, and you have to just be crazy. Sometimes you have to be like this. But like my career, I would say like last 10 fight, I wasn't like going crazy. I was strategy. So.
When you're in that animal mode, how do you choose what attack to do? How, just depending on what your body tells you?
Yeah, you just go. You just keep going. Keep going, and whatever is there, like if you miss something and you get up and you just keep going, and you're just gonna. But this strategy, it's very risky. If you may get tired, you make some big mistake. And it's a lot of. Little things change everything. That's why sometimes you see the fighters, both fighters standing there waiting for each other, because whoever makes mistake, whoever like leaves the gap, and then maybe you can shoot or you can punch, and what I'm saying, because you same time you have to attack and you have to defend yourself. That's very, and the little things, man, little experience. Can change or in a fight. Not every time best fighters wins.
The smartest fighter wins.
Not this also, like little things can change, little mistake can
luck.
Change. Luck, everything, man, everything's matter. Like for example, so like my friend Aljamain Sterling, I training always with him, and he's a great fighter, very strong, and his wrestling and grappling is very good. If he grabs you, he will take you down, and he will take your back, and eventually he will choke you or he will make you tired. But so he was fighting Sugar Sean O'Malley, who is champion now, who I'm fighting. So and then so Sean, he was running first round, like just running. He lost the round, but he was running. They make sure Aljo don't catch him to take him down. So and then the second round, beginning of second round, Aljo, like the people was booming, because the fight was boring, because Aljo was chasing, running, and then the guy was running back, and then the Aljo made mistake that he rushed, and O'Malley got him one punch, and then he dropped him, and the referee stopped. So I mean, I will say, like, if they fight 10 times again, like 9 times my friend will wins. But so it's strategy. And little mistakes. I mean, I don't know, like little things can.
So, preparation, strategy, and a little bit of luck.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, preparation. Yeah, you need to preparation, work hard, and strategy. Of course, today very important, because
for each fighter there's a new strategy.
Yes, and exactly, man. Because it's very important. Like I will say, for my last fight, I have a best training camp, because we was really working on strategy, with my coach and team. And then really, I used to, like, last couple fights after I lost fights in UFC. After I sit down and I used to watch try to study my opponents, because before I used to go and fight whatever will be there, but after I lost, and I make big changes, and I used to study. But I always used to study, but last fight it was so much easy when my coach helped me, and we was working things whatever we were supposed to do in the fight, and it was so much helpful, and then I was very confident, and I knew I did my best for training camp.
Cricket.
Yes.
So a lot of cricketers on the show, who've been on the podcast,
right,
they say that when they go out on the field in the stadium, they feel an element of God playing through them.
Yes.
They pray before, and then while they're playing, they feel God.
Yes.
Do you ever feel that in the octagon?
Yes, for sure. I feel God always with me. Yes.
Even when you are in your animal mode,
Yeah.
where are those thoughts and ideas and strategies coming from in that animal mode?
Yeah, man. You're just gonna. Yeah, man. God always with you. Doesn't matter, man. God. God always with us. God is big, and God with us, man. I mean, yeah, even you animal. Listen, my opponent, he wants to kill me. He wants to punch me in the face, and yeah, sometimes you know this, and your opponent hitting hard, and you may break your bone, and then you have to be animal mode. But same time, you have to know the God's with you. You're not gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You have to just work hard. You have to fight hard. You have to defend yourself. You have to attack, and you have to fight back. But yeah, of course, God with you, and then of course. God will save you, and then God will be with you.
Do you feel intense physical pain during the fight, or do you only feel it in the breaks and after?
Not much, to be honest. Sometimes when we kick the shin to shin, I feel a little bit, but otherwise I don't really feel any pain in the fight. Or maybe I'm also like I'm not like just engaging, because the guy really kicks hard in the leg. He don't care. Even his shin is breaking, he's still kicking with the breaking shin. I'm like more. I'm not looking for big damages actually. I don't feel big pains in the fight actually, because it's adrenaline. And I'm looking for like a soft spot to punch. I'm not looking for. Yeah, so and yeah, when I get hit, it's just your brain shakes, and then you just feel the heat, but it's not like painful, and then it's also,
when your brain shakes, what do you feel?
So you feel like the weak makes you weak, it makes your power. You're not you anymore, you're so how I know is like there is blood that we have vein here, and then when you get punched, the blood stops the going up from the vein, and then you come like a little bit dizzy, or like you don't have any more like a strength and power, if you take a big punches, and you cannot control yourself, So and then, but otherwise, like if you even I broke my nose in the fight, but I don't feel
Pain.
the pain. I just feel annoying. The blood was going back, I was drinking my blood, and then coming out blood, and it was annoying. And then if my opponent bleeding from the face, it's hard to punch because you feel gross, but you gotta punch.
You feel gross? Well.
Yeah, when it's blood and you give hug and you smell blood, bro, it's disgusting. You are human, like you're not animal.
So for that one moment, you become a human again.
Of course, you always human. But you human when you have a animal's mood. Also, you human because it's instinct, man. I know you training 3 months to beat me up, and then I used to training, and now I know you're gonna punch me, and of course I'm gonna punch you back. It's a sport, it's like hey, even in soccer they wanna kill each other sometimes. When you look them eyes, it's a sport. It's a game. And then it's just sport. It's nothing personal, man. We are professional fighters, and then if you. In the fighters outside of ring, outside the fight, we are most safe people. We don't have nothing to prove. We're not looking for fights or drama or nothing. Even with people or even with the family, we have enough. We're fighting every day. We're training every day, sparring every day. We don't have no aggression because we left everything in the gym and we are tired. We just want to chill. We just want a good time.
So relax. But you're a warrior in the octagon.
Yes,
right?
Yes, for sure, man. Like tell you, yeah, for sure. I mean, not everybody. Like some jiu-jitsu guys, they come with strategy, and then you punch, they drop on purpose, and then they catch you. They do some submission or something.
Okay. How does your mom feel about your career?
Actually, my mom was a little bit skeptical. mom is mom, and then she don't want to me get hurt, and she wasn't believe that I can live with sport, I can make money, or it can be my job, sport, and I can.
She wanted you to become a doctor.
Yeah, no, actually, she knew that once I stopped studying and I wasn't good student anymore, because when I see all these teachers, they wasn't making money. I'm like, why I have to? They are professors and then they don't making money. Why I have to study all this? Why I need? When I'm gonna use this? And I stopped studying too much, And and my mom know I cannot be doctor, but she was telling me maybe be something real, like real job, maybe I can be driver or something, or go army or something. But and I chose sport, and then after my family support, and after they realize that I do what I love, and when they see my success, they were supporting me, and yeah, man, I'm very grateful. I have the hard worker parents, and they always show me good example to work hard, and it's nothing is free in life. If you want something, you gotta earn it, and this is my lifestyle. I work hard, and I'm earning everything. I'm not giving nothing, and I'm very proud of this, because everything I have in my life, I earned everything, and I'm trying to learn and get better, and support other people, or give good example young generations.
If you have a kid tomorrow,
Yes.
eventually you'll have a family, right?
Oh
So
yeah, of course. Yes.
when you have kids, and if your kid comes up to you and says that he wants to eventually join the UFC,
Absolutely, I will support this. Actually, I will push. I will push him or her like to be fighter.
yeah,
Hey, bro, this is the best. I mean, only hard is the weight cut. We cut like 10 kilos about, because
how does that feel?
this is never easy. Always sucks. We hate it. Everybody hate it.
Explain it for people who don't understand.
Okay, so we have a 7-weight class in MMA, and so for example, I'm weighing like when I'm good shape, I'm like 70 kilo. So and then if I fight my natural weight 70 kilo, so in 70 kilo, Khabib, everybody know Khabib, I will use him, or Conor McGregor. So Khabib used to fight in 70 kilo, but so he used to be strict diet like 3 months, the cut little by little, and so we have a weigh-ins day before Friday. So once we make weight, you can eat, and you can gain weight, and you can
Get
be
power.
Yeah, of course, and you can be whatever, nobody checks you, nobody tells you nothing. So then he used to make 155 on Friday, and then because of he cut, I say I'm gonna talk kilos. It's kilos here, right? India.
Yeah.
So he used to make 70 kilos on Friday, and after, of course, he eats, he drinks, and then some fighters, they do IV. It's not legal, but they can still do it. They still do it. And then they used to gain. No, Khabib used to gain like 13 kilos.
13 kilos?
Yes, 13 kilos. Yeah.
Between 2 days?
Yes, I gained 10 kilos. So, okay, how it works, let me explain. So Khabib is like 85 kilos, right?
Yeah.
And then he needs 3 months to make 155 diet, right? And once he makes weight on Friday, he eats, drinks, and IV maybe, and next day he's 13 kilos over, right? Next day is 83 kilo. So me, I'm always walk around, let's say when I'm good shape, 70 kilo. So, and then Friday we both make 70 kilo, but the Saturday he will be 13 kilos over, I will be 70 kilos still, understand? So and then the professional fighting, it's a big difference, he will be bigger than me and stronger than me, of course, then it's gonna be, of course,
His
it's
advantage.
gonna, yes. But so if I want to me fight my size guys, I have to do same. I actually jump one weight class down. Under me, it's 66 kilos, which is Ilya Top Race champion now, and then I go down to 61 kilo. I cut like 9 kilos to make 61 kilo, and so. But once I make weight on Friday, and then I gain weight, eat, drink, and next day I'm like 70 kilo again. Yes, and that's why this is the hardest part. Imagine like, but me, I don't need like 3 months. I need a 1 week. And usually the guys who cut weights, they need the coaches, they need the dietologs, and my coach all the time. Wednesday, Thursday, he's breaking nights because they all night they was just sitting in sauna, in hot water, and they just doing everything, running and whatever.
So you're cutting all that weight because of a diet and by letting go of the water in your body also.
Yes, it's only water. It's a water weight, because
How does it feel in your head to cut that much weight? Like, how do you feel after cutting that much and putting it on in one day?
Put back one day is the best part. Just eating and drinking, and you feel normal again.
You can eat or drink whatever you want?
I mean, not whatever. Like, you have to eat smart.
Clean.
Yeah. Before when I was doing judo, I used to cut a little bit, and I used to eat and drink stupid, and I used to always get sick. But now I start slow. First, once I make weight, and I drink some Pedialytes, and then the UFC give us now the water with some vitamins and like mix of electrolytes and stuff like that. And then you drink, let's say, 1 liter. So you have 20 minutes to finish this. Not like this. So you're thirsty, but you cannot finish right away. You just take sip, and you finish 1 liter, and you have another 20 minutes to finish another 1 liter. And after you finish this, you can start eating fruits like a watermelon, like a blueberry, raspberry, because it's easy to digest this food. Because if you eat
chicken or
chicken,
something,
it's strong, and if you eat bread, it's gonna stay. It's your stomach used to not eat 1 week, and it's very weak. You gotta go slow, and then after a couple hours later, you can eat pasta. But this feels good, bro. When you're normal, you can drink, you can eat. Doesn't matter what you eat. Everything tasting so good. Everything tasting. Like, try this. Like, don't eat 2 days, and after 2 days everything will be so delicious. Even water will taste like a wow.
You don't even drink water for...
I don't drink last 2 days. I used to not drink last 5 days. I used to die. I used to kill myself, but it was like old school, like. And then, but now, thank God, like, now I learned, I'm doing better.
Yeah.
And
Is this whole process of being a fighter changing your personality also?
Yeah, it makes you tough, man. That's why a lot of famous fighters, they just tired of carrying weight and they be disciplined. Because, so like me, after I make like this weight and after fight, now all I want to do is just eating and snacking, and because I enjoy now, because I know I have to be diet and I have to cut again, and I'm a different person now. But same time I have to control, and then sometimes the fighters, they stop fighting and they gain so much weight because they just hungry here, mentally hungry. And I don't know if you know Paddy P. Blunt and like some other fighters also, they gain lots of weight, man.
Yeah. Let's just talk about a post-fight routine. Okay, so once your fight is done, you've given the interview to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You've gone back.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Yeah. Okay. So, man, like after win, I'm just so proud to make happy my people, my team, my teammates, all the people who used to help me, and we put a lot of hard work in. And after, I wanna celebrate with my close friends and who was with me, and just give them love, show the love back and everything. And you're just so happy. You give lots of interviews, and then you just scroll your phone, and then you see so much text, so many videos of pictures of you, so many moments of you, and you just everything change in one day. Like you training, it's nothing. Nobody see this hard work, and then once you fight, and after 15 minutes or 25 minutes later, all world, like a famous people or country or presidents texting you, they invite you to dinner, or everybody wants to interview, everybody wants to say congratulations. And it's, you know, it's of course it's good, and you enjoy this moment, and this is best feeling, you know. And yeah, so it's just, and then this night I'm most released, because after my fight I don't have to think about next fight, you know. I now, like, because but right now I'm in vacation, but I'm worried about my next fight, because I know I'm gonna fight, and I know I have to be
training.
I have to be training. I have to be diet, you know, eat smart, not eat everything, you know, because if you eat junk food, then it makes you tired, not only fat, you know. You're gonna get tired and you're gonna throw up in the training, you know what I'm saying, because we're training hard, and you have to eat clean, you know. If you eat like all the chemicals, you know, it's like or chocolates or whatever, it's not, you're gonna throw up, you know. You have to eat clean food. And so I'm still pressured now. I have this pressure, then responsibility. I'm gonna fight, and yeah, I have to be good. I have to be disciplined, you know. And this is big responsibility. But after the fight, I don't have this. This one night, I'm most released. The job is done, and I can relax, and I can enjoy the watch all these people texting me, calling me. They want interview from me. And but next day again, you try to work out, you try training, and you
start training from the next day.
I try at least, like, not training, because you sore, and after you feel the weight cuts the next after fight, you know. You feel that, and then you sore, but you just maybe run a little bit, walk around a lot, you know, because you have to be smart, because you're hungry mentally. You cannot lay down and now you used to be strict diet, cut 10 kilos, and now you just lay down and you can eat forever, you know. So this is like usually how it goes, you know, routine. But you know, but some smart people, let me tell you what, like, this is my routine after the fight. But like I say, my good friend Aljama Sterling, he always have a plan. He, like, let's say he does this. So before the fight, when he cuts weight or he's sitting, he makes plans. He has a vacation plans. He has pay taxes plans, like how much he's gonna make if he wins, if he loses, and then he has a write down how much he's gonna pay taxes, how much he's gonna pay for coach, how much he's gonna save, and how much he's gonna spend in vacation. And he has all these write down. And after the fight, he goes in vacation like 2 weeks, and he's traveling, and he don't answer much text, and he's going. But me, like, I want to answer all this, you know. I want to give interview, and I want to, like, I want to done, like, let's say when I'm training in last 2 weeks, like, I'm not organizing my house. Like now I every day I organizing my house. But when I'm in, like, close to fight, I don't care, you know. Like I can, and then now I can't wait to go home and organize my house, and it takes time, you know. Actually, I have to hire some housekeeper. You know housekeeping or no?
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, I have to. I need some helper, because I have a big house, and I live with my friends, and I clean usually my house. My friends mess my kitchen, and I have to go and clean it. Yeah.
Do you feel a lot of the pain of the fight on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday?
Thank God, no, man. I have a good style, and I take people down and I keep it safe and I don't take too many
Punches.
damage, and usually I don't like to hurt people too. But no, I can't say this. If I need to, I have to hurt people. Yeah, thank God. Only one fight I was sore because I landed on my neck, and then it was like me fight against Ricky Simon, and I shoot and I pick him up, and when I take him down, we both land on my head, and then my neck was shut down like a couple months. I cannot.
Can't move it properly.
Yeah. I was injured, and then I had tingliness and numbness in my hands.
Even now?
No. Like
That time.
like from there, like 6 months. Like it was like because the nerve got stuck.
Squashed.
Yeah, in the neck when we both land on my neck, my head.
What's the worst injury you've got in your full career?
Thank God, I don't got big injuries. So 2019, I broke my toe, like my one toe, like it just went like this from wrestling. And in 2019, like my I forgot nerve gets stuck in my elbow, and I have to do surgery on this. I think from armbar, and then I have little broken bones here, and I cannot pull open a little bit.
Someone did an armbar on you, and then
Yeah, and then,
oh my
yeah.
God.
So this is that, and
Do you remember that happening? Do you remember the
yeah, I
armbar?
don't remember. I think it's from judo, but and then over the years, then after I did MMA and everything.
You felt something happen in that
Yeah,
moment?
I did.
What did you feel?
Cracking, man. Somebody did armbar, and then you feel the crack, like and then but I tap after, but it was too late, so I got toe broke. I did surgery on this, and then I was vacation in my country, and I was in one of the gym, and then I wrestling a lot of guys, and they bring me the strong guy, but he was amateur. He did stupid move, and then he injured my shoulder, and my this bone came out like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then and then that I was like not training properly like 6 months, and so right before Peter Ian's fight, I was training and I punched somebody, and then I broke bone here, and then after the fight I did surgery on this, and that's all. Like thank God, like only like four times I was like a big injured. Like I mean I would say big injured. Like this toe wasn't big. This is I did after fight surgery. Then don't take much time, and I broke nose, but I don't take much time. I don't picks or something.
Does every injury change you?
I would say the shoulder injury, yeah, maybe because it's not. I guess it's not stronger now.
But mentally?
No, man. Yes,
Mentally, it's annoying.
yeah. But yeah. So now, no injury changed me. So when you think about this, fighting it's a rough sport, but I know soccer players, they get way worse injuries. So when we're training smart, and especially depends which gym you're training. I see some stupid training, some small stupid gyms, but in our team and the teams I training, we always usually training smart and not hurt your opponent, your training partners.
Okay. Do you have a message for Sean O'Malley?
Yeah, I have so many messages for him. He first we have to sell this fight, and we have to talk about this, and maybe we have to sit down together, and we have to talk all this. Because why he was attacking me all these years, and why he was running from me. But it's the best time to me and him. We finally fighting, and but all this doesn't matter. So we're gonna fight, and we're gonna find out who's the best. And man, it's like nothing personal. It's just
Professional versus
yeah,
professional.
man. He's a good fighter, and yeah, I always want to fight against a good fighter. I always want to challenge myself, and I believe I can win against him. And I can't wait to fight him and make him humble.
Am I talking to the next bantamweight champion?
I don't know how to answer your question, man. Yeah, my goal is to win UFC belt, but um, so I wanna done job first, and then we talk about champion, and then whatever, you know.
You want to let the work speak.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be cocky, because yeah, of course I'm training hard, and I'm gonna train hard to win, and to my goal is to come champion, and I will do everything, and I will do my best to do everything right to come champion. And but even this, man, it's not gonna change me much, man. I am same person, and it's like belt or status. It's just simple things, man. Just of course it's very important, but it's not like yeah, I'll be same guy. Like yeah, like you talked Merab Dvalishvili, so, and then I'm
You're going to be the same guy.
yeah, I'll be same guy.
I want to tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
So, you had a 7 wins, 2 losses record before UFC,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then you went through UFC, and look at you now. You're competing for the championship.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you should be really proud of yourself for even getting to here. This is the dream for so many people all over the world, man.
Of course, my friend.
And
of course.
Even before that, you didn't have an easy childhood. I don't know if you realized that time that you had a different childhood, but it was not simple what you went through. So,
Yeah.
is there a part of you that feels proud of how far you've come?
For sure, man. You was talking about I was 7-2, but so when I have like 10 fights win in Georgia, but those fights doesn't count, so I have to start from 0 in US. So I lost my professional debut. Official, like I had fights before, but official I have my professional fights, which goes in. It's gonna show up like when you Google, and I lost, and then I'm like, wow, maybe I'm not a good fighter. Maybe I'm not a good enough to be UFC fighter.
Why did you lose?
Because like no good training, and make big mistakes, and my opponent was more experienced than me. But first fight who I lost, I show hard. Fight was good. It was close fight, and I lost. I make couple mistakes, and second fight I win, and then third fight I take short notice, and I wasn't like ready for this fight, and the guy beat me with strategy, like technique, and then after that I almost give up. I was thinking, if I lost now this small organization, how I'm gonna go in big organization UFC, and especially at that time was very hard to go there, and yeah, I was still training, but I was thinking maybe I should just keep working, making money, hang out with friends, date some ladies, and go restaurants, and live like normal people lives. And I started living like normal people lives, but no, I was missing something. I was missing hard work. I was missing
Competitive.
challenge, and and then I realized this is my time now. If I give up now, 5 years later I will be late. I cannot never get this one back, and I have to work hard. I don't care if I don't make money, if I lose. I want to keep fighting. I want to do my best, and I came back after 1 year and a half, and I continue fighting, and I win 6 fights straight, and I signed to UFC. And then even when I signed to UFC again, I was sick. I don't 10 fights down, and I lost. And next fight I make some mistake. Referee make some mistake. I lost. but it was easy when I start UFC losing because but I knew first I knew I make some mistakes. The second, I was already in big organization. I was already proud of UFC. Even I lost, it's big. Fight in UFC is big. Win or lose in be in a big organization like UFC. I was just happy. Because now this time at least people see my work. Still, some people still give me respect um, yeah, it wasn't hard when I lost UFC, but it was hard if I lost maybe one more fight in UFC. I may lose the UFC contract and maybe I never never have a chance to fight UFC again. But after first loss, I win 10 fight win streak, and so now I'm fighting for the belt.
What switched in you? How did you start winning in the UFC?
Nothing, man. I was same guy. Just maybe I learned from those mistakes, and I'm trying to get better everywhere. Every level, and just yeah. I learn from those mistakes. Nothing switched. I just came more smarter, more strategy, and yeah.
Okay.
So, yes.
More strategic. You became more strategic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. More strategy. Yeah.
You've been training with John like since then?
I've been training with John maybe like 3-4 years.
Okay. Are you comfortable coming on screen or you? Okay. Cool. Why don't you just come on screen for a bit? I just have a few questions for you, John.
Nice.
So, welcome to TRS, John.
Thank you for having me.
You've been training with this gentleman for 3 to 4 years now,
Yep.
while he's been in the UFC.
Yes.
What's been evolving about him? Like, what's changing about this guy?
Man, I say it all the time, like when he first came to the gym, he's kind of a wild man and he was all over the place and hadn't settled in on what he was going to train. And I wasn't sure, honestly, if he was going to be a guy that would be easy to teach, because he has a crazy style in the cage and he's got a crazy style in the gym. And he's just kind of was all over the place. But
Animalistic?
it's just you've seen him fight. He's like a Tasmanian devil in there. He's crazy, and he kind of brought that. He first came in and was always really respectful and always a great guy, and I always liked him. But once we kind of started like working together and actually getting privates, and as he was at the gym more and more, he just kind of absorbed everything, and you could just tell like, okay, he's starting to get this. And one thing with Merab, through the years is you don't want to change what got him. He was in the UFC and he was a great fighter before he got to my gym. So I didn't want to change those things that the attributes and the things that got him there, so the deal is be able to train him to keep him with that crazy man style, that ferociousness, that like we're gonna just go in there and tear the fences off the cage and just go, and so keeping that style together and teaching him in a way that didn't affect that, and actually, I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but it did. And we hit it off pretty good, and he learns at a great rate, and
what did you switch up?
It's just making him more efficient, so like if you watch a lot of times Merab would make fights, he's got great cardio, he's tough, he'd go in there and rely on those things when he's super talented, so tightening things up and making it more efficient for him, not burning energy he didn't need to burn, so instead of shooting 150 takedowns in a fight, let's shoot 10 and make them count. You take somebody down and hold them down and make them pay, make those guys struggle, not harder for him. So just tightening up some positions and giving him the knowledge, that worked for him, and able to relay that in a fight and make adjustments, and you can see what's going on. He's just getting better and better and better.
As a guy, what's different about him? Why has he got this level of success versus a lot of the other guys who can't reach you as a person?
You kind of touched on it earlier, is there's a lot of things that go into this. One, he has the work ethic, he has the talent, he has the drive. There's a lot of luck, but like it's just his mindset. He's going to come in, he's going to do the work I don't have to ask him to come in and train. I don't have to ask if he got a workout in today, or did you train today, or did you this, or how's your weight, or I don't have to worry about those things.
That happens with people?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fighters that, like, the struggle with fighting, it isn't what coming to the gym and having me yell at you and tell you what to do for a couple hours a day. That's the easy part. It's getting the guys into the gym. It's life outside of the gym. It's the things that, you know, paying your bills, your family, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, or whatever it is. You know, fighters are crazy. There's a lot of crazy fighters in here and that deal with a lot of crazy shit outside of the cage, you know. So keeping them in the gym, keeping them, you know, on track is a tough part as a coach. You know, he's a guy I don't have to do that with. He's a guy that he does what he needs to do. You know, he's a little late here and there. You know,
5 minutes later.
We're working up, but hey, guess what? You know what? He's going to do the extra work anyways. He's going to be in the gym an hour after everybody leaves anyways. He's going to do, if I say, hey, come in, let's hit some pads, let's do this, let's work on that. Come fight time, I know I'm going to get it out of him. You know, he's very self-motivated, self-driven, and that's why he's going to be a champion.
So some crazy level of discipline.
Yes.
He's a very cool, natural style and insane levels of cardio.
Yeah. I mean, you've got all of the, you know, attributes that you would want as a coach, you know, in a man and fighter here, and it's just about making it all kind of mesh together.
Gotcha. John, thank you, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Okay.
He spoke about your cardio levels.
Yes.
That's actually something I really wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Is cardio or stamina something that you can keep increasing with time? Is it genetic? Is it from your parents? Has it always been there? How have you got this level of cardio?
Definitely not from parents. I have to work hard, you know, and of course I training hard. And when you training hard, you're not taking days off, and you're not I'm not taking off from training. I'm not, you know, I'm trying to training every day, and it helps my cardio, and my cardio is good. But also same time, like coach say, I'm not spending energy when I don't need to spend energy on my cardio, you know. So I'm more smart fighter, more experienced fighter, you know, and I don't have to squeeze every time, or I don't have to go crazy every time. I speed when I need to speed. I slow down when I need to. I control the fights, you know. And I have a good cardio, but this is from training hard and also to be smart, you know. Okay. In the fight, very important. You know, you can, if you not fight smart, you can guess in 5 minutes, and next 5 rounds, 5 minutes you will be tired. So, and you have to be also smart, and so of course the. Have a good cardio is good, and I run, I swim, I sparring, I do jiu-jitsu, I do wrestling, and everything helps for cardio, you know.
Do you add things to your training as your career moves forward? Like, do you add new things to training?
No. I now I add only technique wise, you know. Like I used to always crazy fighter. I used to go, but now I trying to be more technique fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like I just do I used to and now I believe, and I so much more technical now. Like more I have more arsenals, you know.
Okay.
Like now I'm learning new things to before I don't know, and I was making mistakes now.
Like Zizou.
Yeah.
You watch any football?
Zidane. Yeah, of course I used to watch. Yeah, of course. Not anymore, because after I start watching, not watching, I start fighting, and now I only watch MMA. But of course, like now, I mean, like a big news. Yeah, I always look, and then
World Cups or something.
Yeah,
Georgia's playing in Euros, right?
Yes.
Because of Kvaratskhelia.
Wow. So you are also big soccer. You watch
Lots of soccer.
Yeah.
Lots of football, cricket.
Football.
Yeah,
Wow,
these two
okay.
things.
Me, I only watch MMA. So.
Okay. For non-football fans, Kvaratskhelia is a crazy player that's coming out of Georgia right now. He's like...
Yeah, we are very proud. I'm actually friends with him. And I was,
oh, really?
Yeah. I was one of his game. I visit in Napoli, and now I'm going to Germany to support Georgian team. Yeah.
Crazy.
In July. No, in June. I don't remember.
Are we going to see a lot more sports people come out of Georgia?
Yes, for sure. Like we have 6 UFC fighters from Georgia. Everybody doing good. Ilya Topuria, he just came first Georgian champion, and he's UFC champion and first Georgian. And yeah, man, we have like arm wrestler Levan Saginashvili is one of the best. We have a power lifter like Lasha Talahadze. He has so many records. And he's Olympic champion and everything. We have Olympic champions in judo and freestyle wrestling
So it's
and
power sports.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
There's something in your genetics.
right. It's,
What is it, bro?
I think I don't know. Maybe
Strength?
yeah. We had some mentality also. We have a really strong mentality, people.
Because of the tough times.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we are.
If you don't mind me asking you this, in your childhood,
Yeah.
what was the most difficult thing you saw?
So like when I was really young, and some people don't have a food, man. Even it was a very tough time, like we are hard worker people and everything, but it was a very tough time, like just economically that was very hard. It was time. I was missing bread. I wasn't hungry, but just eating just for bread because we was eating cornbreads. I don't know if you know cornbreads.
Yeah.
And cornbreads, I don't like. It doesn't taste good, especially when it's cold. And then of course there is no candy or no like soda,
McDonald's.
no Coca-Cola or no, of course not McDonald's or something like and it was tough time. I mean, maybe that moment, and also like a tough. Also, like when I see how hard my mother was working, and inspire me, because my mother makes sure we have a food in the table, and that was the.
Even what John said right now about how you're disciplined,
Yeah.
lots of people outside of America call this immigrant mentality.
Yeah.
That there is that dry discipline because you know how difficult your life has been before America. So
Right.
you know what America gives you in terms of opportunity.
Right.
That's why you want to maximize it.
Yes, that I agree with you, but now I live in US and I can have a job or I can have some business and I can just I don't have to cut weight 10 kilo and I don't have to be hungry again when I can keep eating and have a good life and but this is very important, like what I do, fighting, and then this is like a golden time now, like this is my prime now, and I have to do these things now. If I like I said before, if I don't do now, it will be late. And I love this, and because I inspire a lot of people. I change. I already changed my life, but I'm changing so many people's life.
Yeah.
I can make more money, help more people.
Entertain Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Become friends with good people and of course, immigrant mentality is something, but not only that, like whatever I do 100%,
Yeah.
But I do MMA now and I want to do 100%, Thank you, brother.
That's the core of your success. Did you speak to Mark Zuckerberg after that moment where you're choking that guy and smiling at him?
Right.
Did you speak to Mark after that?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he is such a cool guy, man. Even he's the big businessman. He's a smart guy. He's cool and he was very supportive and he told me to he wants to training with me and he invited me his home in Hawaii. He has some island there, or he also invited me in California. He said come either there or here, and this summer we're gonna training together and He likes MMA too. He likes training and he likes jiu-jitsu, and we're gonna make this one happen. He was such a cool, and yeah. In acting, and he was trying to cornering me. He called me 30-second left, and I said, okay, but I don't think I can finish him in this 30-second. And I have a little conversation
During the fight.
You
can hear the front row?
He was sitting close, and I can hear his voice. Yeah. That is the video that I'm talking to him, and then like during the fight.
It's gone
when
viral.
I was choking Henry Cejudo, I was talking Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, he's choking, but I don't think he's gonna tap in this 30-second left only. And then, but he's breaking. I said, and then like I was laughing, and then like
You were enjoying that moment?
Yeah. That was the thing, man. I had too much fun in the fight, and then when the fight was done, and I win, then I'm like, and I wanna fight now. Like I don't feel the fight. You know what I'm saying? But I know I gotta wait a couple months to fight again. Because it was too much fun there. I had too much fun. Because I had a conversation with Mark Zuckerberg. I was talking actually other people when I hold Henry Cejudo. I put against the wall, and I was talking one of the matchmakers, Sean Shelby, brother, you gotta give me the title fight. This is too easy for me, or something like this. And
How do you feel about Conor McGregor's return? Because
Oh,
both him and Khabib are very, 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 very popular in India.
I mean, Conor is a great fighter, and he's a special guy, and I'm very excited to see him back. And even I like Mike Chandler. I'm still rooting for Conor McGregor, because last fight he broke his leg, and even he has lots of money. He's still working hard. He's still trying to come back, and he's still trying to fight. And he loves this. He loves this sport, and I respect him for that, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see. I hope he's gonna win.
What have you learned from seeing his journey?
Just be you, man. He's just wild, funny, crazy, and just be you. And just and then also, and now I can learn. He has all the money in the world, but he's still working hard, trying to fight and everything. So this is, I guess, doesn't matter how much money you have a bank. You gotta work hard, and you gotta continue. Because this is the best. MMA is the best. Whatever we feel in this 15 minutes or 25 minutes, you cannot feel nowhere. This is something else. This experience, man, when that you are fighting, you are just all the world watching you and all eyes on you, and then you never know you're gonna win or lose. Because if I know I'm gonna win, I'm gonna sell my house, use the money what I have bank, and I'm gonna bet. I can't now. They change rules, but I give my family member, hey, I'm gonna win, use this money and bet on myself, and I'm gonna win. But I never know I'm gonna win or lose, But when you win, then this is the most beautiful thing in the world. Like when you never know what's gonna happen, but when you win, and this is so good, I feel good. And most of the time you think you're not gonna win, because you watch your opponent. Oh, he's actually good. He hits hard. He has this submission. He has a good cardio. He beat this guy. He beat this guy. And then I training with the guy who he beat, and this guy beat me. How I'm gonna beat him? It's like so many things. And then when you work hard and just show up and give everything, and then you win, then you just so peaceful. Yeah.
How do you handle a loss?
I blame only myself, and I try to learn from the mistakes I make inside, and it's part of the life, we all lost, you cannot always win,
You just go back to that moment and understand what went wrong.
Yes, for sure. And then only you know what went wrong, and then you have to blame yourself. If you blame something else, because of I don't have a coach, because I don't have a training partner, you have to make the change. You have to get a good training partner, so you have to like there is so many reasons. Oh, the light was too bright. I don't get good sleep last night. Oh, my girlfriend was complaining about texting me too much, and I eat too much, or I should eat before the fight. I don't have energy, or like I was injured during the training, or I don't study my opponent. There's so many reasons you can find it, but or like I don't warm up right before fight, and or I warm up too much. I spend too much energy warm up the fight. There's so many, you can go on and on, but no excuses. You just you have to learn your mistakes and
take responsibility.
Yeah, take your responsibility. You lost, move on, show respect your opponent. Say congratulations to him. It's so hard when you lost. It's so hard to give love back. When I win, I give my opponent love, but when I lost, Yeah.
Do you feel anger towards a guy if you lose?
No, never. But like, no, listen, like you just said, and you just don't wanna. If he starts kissing you, hug you, I mean, I don't need your kiss. Like, you just beat me. That happens so many times. Like the guy wins, like she meet the guy. Hey, I'm sorry, you best fighter. Why? If I'm best fighter, why you why you submit it then?
Fair.
It's just it just has to be. I control, listen, like if I lost, I just want to be with myself, and I don't want your I mean, I don't know, depends, but
Okay.
depends the guy actually.
You feel the energy of the guy when you're fighting?
Usually last couple of fights when I go cage and I'm so ready, and when I look them eye and I'm like, I feel that I broke it. Oh, I'm gonna eat this guy. Oh yeah, nothing. You have nothing for me. You look, may eye contact, and I feel I break him already. But you still never know. You may make them scared. You may break, but one punch can change everything.
When at the weigh-in, when you're coming close to the opponent, what goes on in your head at that point?
Yeah, before I used to feel the energy. I used to feel that if they scare, if they tap, everything. But right now, I'm just happy, just enjoy the moment. Right now, I'm not trying to not feel the energy, nothing, because I'm gonna focus on next day. I don't have to. It depends also fights, Yeah, when I was fighting Peter Yan, when we were supposed to pace up, and he came and he don't even we were supposed to pace, right? And he don't even watch it. He was looking this way. I'm like, bro, right here, and he just don't respect. He was looking this way. He don't give me respect, and I'm like, right here, bitch. He still don't look at me, and then he catch me to the neck. He catch me, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow I got you. Tomorrow I will beat you up, and then next day I shit out of him. Yeah.
Why do you think he didn't look at you? He was scared?
Bro, he's a little bit cocky, a little bit crazy. He's a little bit Russian mentality. He thinks he's better than everybody. When I met him in Abu Dhabi, he looked me, and then he said, "Oh, he's small, right? He's nothing." He was telling my friend Aljama, he's zero. Yes, he was meaning I am a zero. And then because of some fighters in my weight class, they have a big body, and Peter is a little taller than me, and Aljo's a little taller than me, and he looked at me and, oh, he's small, he don't have a good technique, and like this, and he was thinking I'm zero, and then I show him, I break him, bro. After he fought me, it take 1 year to come back, because I beat him very, very badly. Yeah, all 5 rounds.
So we've not been very open with you since you came here, but you've got a lot of fans here as well.
Yeah, thank you.
And just think about it, that, you're a kid in Georgia, growing up, you go to America, you make it to this point in the UFC, and you've earned worldwide respect because of who you are.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm just hard worker, and I'm just doing the right thing, man. Training hard, and like I said, I'm whatever I have, I earn everything. I'm trying to be a good citizen and good fighter, and that's it, man.
Yeah. You're a great guy, man. You're disciplined, you're humble, and it was great speaking with you. We wish you all the luck, brother. Thank you for giving us your time. That was it from today.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me. And I want to come back and see you next time.
Yeah, for sure. I hope you had fun on this podcast. It was very nice getting to know you, brother. I wish you all the luck. You've got a lot of new Indian fans now, and even this country is rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
Lots of love, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, all the Indian fans. Thank you, everybody, for support. And yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, everybody.
You can say Dhanyawad, India.
Dhanyawad, India.
Awesome. Thank you, Merab.
Thank
Lots
you,
of
my
love,
friend.
brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you, bud.
That was the episode for today. Ladies and gentlemen, for the UFC fans, tell me what else you would have had me ask Merab, because this is not the last UFC themed podcast that we're creating on TRS. And especially for Indian fans, those of you who've just started to understand what the UFC is all about, I'm going to link an episode with our very own King of Lions, Anshul Jubli, the first Indian to win a fight in the UFC. We'll link that episode down below. Trust me, this is one of the most exciting sports to follow if you approach it with a little bit of understanding. And that's what I'm hoping that the podcast brings you. Remember to follow UFC on the Sony Live app, or you can watch it on the Sony Sports Network. TRS will be back very, very soon with lots more exciting content.